Hey, I'm Nick from Remedy667.com, and I'm here for 31 Days of Horror Fonts, day number 17. The word of the day is Clampire. Like a vampire with clamps and teeth. Alright. Scrolling into here. This is our document. We're going to copy our shape layer. Go to layer 1. Paste that in. Image trace. Gotta get into the image trace menu so we can turn on the Curse of Dracula. That doesn't just go on its own. Expand. Clean up the points and fix all of the selection errors. Command-Shift-G. Alright, so for Clampire, this is another weird made-up word. It's going to be spelled C-L-A-M-P-I-R-E. And I think that's just period. If anybody's wondering what that font is, it's the Adobe one. Alright, so let's start easy. And we're off with A's. And A's the low-hanging fruit here. Dragging in the E. End of the E. Gonna come with one of these. R. Oh, that's probably tricky. Nah, maybe not. R looked like it went down pretty quick. And an I. Oh, look at that. I even made a dot. I am so smart to myself. I'm going to have a C is probably going to be the hardest one. And you know what? I'm going to put a bar on the L. Because I feel like a lowercase L in this situation, even though it worked better the other day, I don't think it will work as well for this, since it's going to be right next to that lowercase I. And to shed even more light on that, when I did that the other day and switched my caps to lowercase for my L, I think ultimately what I would need to end up doing is developing both. Because the thing with developing a type system, or a font, or typeface, or whatever you want to call it, is you never really know how people are going to use it. And sometimes you see stuff and you're like, oh my god, I kerned that really weird, and there's gaps between it. And it's funny because I typically make all caps fonts, and my lowercase set is different than my uppercase set, but they're all uppercase in the way they look. But sometimes, because I use a lot of traditional documents to, do my kerning and check all that, and I don't make documents that mix caps and lowercase together as much, sometimes when I see that in people's work, I'm like, oh my god, I did that wrong. And things will just gap really weird, and I don't know. I've been a designer for too long. I can't unsee the kerning. Not saying that mine's the best, or even all that great. I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. Just saying that it sticks out, and we all do it from time to time. And it happens. I don't know what I was talking about. Other than kerning. Alright. Whoa! It's like I spelled campfire wrong. You know what? I'm just going to curve this and make that the C. Oh wait, there's this wicked tool. Alright, something like that. Somewhere around there. Okay, so my C is really thick here, but Astute Graphics has this awesome tool called the Reform tool. And that's what I'm going to use in watching everything run slow. Alright, so the C is really thick compared to the other letters. So we're going to get the Reform tool here. And I can just thin this up. And I don't know, I guess if you used these tools before, it's pretty normal. I don't use them very often, and I always forget which ones do what, and every time I use them, I'm like, holy crap, these are insane. So then I just hit enter and it does that. So, and I can go back into it and do more. Like a glutton for punishment. And I'm actually going to delete that point because it's weird. And that one because I think it's making my points yucky. So there we are. Clampire. Might as well have been sponsored by Astute Graphics, because they make some amazing tools. I'm going to tighten up this kerning super tight. That's already a little tight as it can get probably. And I would say that's a pretty good word. Gonna copy that, get back to our layers, turn on that green, lock it, Command F, turn it white, uncheck, click black. Oh yeah. And then, should there be a tagline? Vamps with clamps. That's sounds ridiculous, but I think we'll go with it. Vamps with clamps. Rotate that out. Shrink that up a bit. I want this one to get a little bigger. Not too bad. A little bigger on this one, and actually go that way with it. Yeah. Command G to group that, and then we can center it. But then I always move down because fonts always grab the baselines in Illustrator. See this little gap there? Always grabs that. I used to outline it. I used to outline fonts all the time, like a goon. But I try not to now, because it's no good. Only leads to problems later. Perfect. And there you have it. Day 17. Thanks for joining us.
Like and subscribe if you like these videos. Don't forget to check out my Instagram page and vote for your favorite prompt or post at the end of the month. The post with the most likes is going to get made into a typeface, which will be available at remedy667.com. Thanks for checking it out, and we'll see you tomorrow, either on Instagram or YouTube or somewhere.